What is up, guys? SM22 here today, and this is the 250 sub special, I guess you can call it. 10 tips for growing your YouTube channel properly. Now, I didn't follow these tips at first when I was started out. As you can see, I had like a year of just crap videos, right? And then in 2018, I decided, you know what? I'm going to hike up my shorts, and I'm going to make better quality videos, and I'm going to actually work hard on them, and actually going to put them out properly. And these are some of the tips that I used. And by the way, I'm going to be mentioning some ideas here. And if you guys don't know, you guys can see more in-depth videos over on Alan Spicer's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link down in the description. He's had almost 200 videos on that channel based about YouTube tutorials, tricks, tips, stuff like that. So if there's anything that you don't understand, he probably has a video on it. And, you know, I'm always in the comment section over there. So, you know, you guys can go and check it out. And he always responds to you because he only has about 2,000 subscribers. So he's relatively small. So he'll probably reply to you, help you with the problem if you do need any help. So you know what? Go check him out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Number 1, make your videos good. If they're not good videos, then no one's going to want to subscribe. And I don't mean like you need to go out there and spend bajillions of dollars. You can make good quality videos on a phone. For example, let's jump to the phone. Hey, here we are on the phone. This is exactly what not to do, because this is a portrait video. You are not supposed to do this. You are not supposed to record portrait, because YouTube does not know how to properly put portrait videos in there. If you've seen some of my earlier videos of the Pokemon Diamond emulated quad lock, which I did almost a year ago, you will see that those videos are all portrait. That was mistake number 1. This is what you want to do. You want to change it to landscape. You want to change it to landscape because this YouTube can actually process. This YouTube can actually put in. This YouTube can actually work. Can actually make it high quality. Can actually make it look good. And I'm not saying that you need to go out there and get a really expensive webcam. This is just my phone, and it looks pretty good. It's not as good as my webcam, but you know what? It's good. It's enough that if you want to do vlogs, you can do vlogs on a phone, and it'll be perfectly fine. You just need to know how to edit it. And that brings us to point number 2. Alright, we're back on the computer with point number 2, which is edit your videos properly. And what I mean by this, don't add extra edits if you don't have to. If you're making a vlog and you pause for a second, I wouldn't edit it out. I would leave it because it shows that you're taking a breath. It's kind of like it's like having a conversation, giving yourself a moment to breathe before your audience can take in your next amount of information. For example, when I record episodes, I normally don't cut things out unless it's a big disturbance. If I'm talking to someone who's over there, I'm probably not going to cut it out because it's like, you know what, I'm talking to someone real fast, just for a second, they'll be like, hey, what's up? I'll be like, yo, what's up, man? And then I'll come back, bam, back to my thing. That's just a way of keeping it well organized, well fit together, and it saves you time in the editing process. That way you can get these videos out faster. Which takes us to the 3rd point. Number 3, video consistency. Stay consistent. You can't upload 1 video a month and expect you to grow. You need to be able to make consistent videos. I would say maybe 2-3 times a week. That's good enough for what most people like. That's good enough for your audience to keep up. Now, there are some people who upload twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. That is a terrible idea if you're first starting out. If you're first starting out, do not upload more than once a day. If you upload more than once a day, then that first upload is going to get overridden by the second upload. People are going to ignore the first upload and just look at the second notification that they get, and bam, they're going to watch that video. They're going to be like, okay, we're done with his channel for now until the next episode. But they don't know that they just missed an episode. If you upload daily, they expect an episode daily. They are looking for their notifications daily, once a day. And that's it. If you upload multiple times a day, there's no way you can stay to a specific schedule of, okay, I'll release it at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. That's not going to happen. Because you know what? You can't expect to record, edit, and upload 3 videos to go out every day. That's burnout. And that's what keeps you burnt out. But if you upload daily, you can record in advance, edit in advance, bam, you get a week off from recording and editing while all you have to do is upload the videos. And that's perfectly fine. And when you're starting out, I would say record some videos in advance. Start out maybe about a week or 2 ahead of yourself, so that you are always at a point to where you can be ahead in the game. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. Number 4, use SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. I didn't do this at first. You need to have good titles that people can actually search for. Like, if you're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, in the title, it should say Pokemon Nuzlocke in there. It should say the Pokemon game. It should say the title, the actual title of what you're doing. It should... people can look at the title and they can automatically know what your point is, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to make in the video. Then they can look at the description. The description should have links to social media, links to other people's channels who help you out, just any other things. It should have a detailed description of like either what your video is about, what your series is about, or what your channel is about in some situations. It should have a brief idea of what's pretty much. People should be able to look at the title and the description and be able to know what's going on. And with tags are really important. A lot of small YouTubers do not use tags, but tags are very important. You can put in the tag, and that tells YouTube, okay, we need to put this video under where people would search this. For example, in Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke, one of the tags is Pokemon Black and White. So if I was to search Pokemon Black and White, my video would show up because I tagged it Pokemon Black and White. There's a chance that my video could rise up against someone else's video with possibly more subscribers if they did not tag it. Because tagging is very important in getting YouTube to know that your video is supposed to go here. Your video is supposed to go here. Your video is supposed to be here, 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 and here.
The exits are here, 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 anywhere.
That's exactly what you're telling YouTube. YouTube isn't just going to find it out on its own. YouTube is not like that. YouTube is about you teaching it. You're teaching it exactly where it's supposed to go. And all it does, YouTube is just the middleman. You tell it where to go, YouTube sends it there. And that's all the point is. YouTube is not going to send it on its own. Number 5, have good on-camera presence. Now, people can look at your video, and if you sound like this, and you're twiddling your thumbs, and you don't know what to say, and you're looking down, you're not looking at the camera, and you're speaking really quiet, then no one's going to want to watch, because it's going to be way too difficult to watch. You can have the most insightful discussion of all time. You could be like curing cancer, but if you are not looking at the camera, if you're not engaging the audience in any given way, people aren't going to watch, because it's all about them knowing that if you're talking to the camera, that you are talking to them. You are talking to a person specifically, and that's the point. If you're looking at the camera, if you're looking either at the camera, like directly below it, doesn't matter. It's about them knowing that you're looking at them. You can look off into the distance every now and again. You can like move your hands to when you're talking, but don't just have your hands like this. Don't twiddle your thumbs. That's a bad thing to do. It's a good thing to enunciate. It's a good thing to enunciate what you're doing, but it's not the greatest thing to be fully focusing on what you are doing. It's supposed to be focusing about who you're talking to. Number 5. No, wait, no, not number 5. Number 6. I'm stupid. Number 6. If you're speaking, have good audio. This microphone that I use is a blue snowball. Now, I'm not saying everyone should go out and get a $50 snowball. No, that's not true. You can go out to like Walmart or Best Buy or something and get a $10, $15 microphone, and it'll sound pretty good. It won't sound this good, but it will sound good. It'll sound good enough that people won't actively cringe every time they hear it. People will be able to understand you, and then once you build that understanding between you and your audience will grow. The more your audience grows, the more you can upgrade. That's like a cause and effect. I upgraded from this because my audience was to an extent where, okay, this is kind of cringy to listen to. I probably should upgrade. So I upgraded to a blue snowball because this is my hobby. This is pretty much what I do. If this isn't something that you're fully dedicated about, I wouldn't say get a $50 mic from the get-go. I kind of did jump the gun a little bit on getting good equipment, but I had the resources at the time to get this good equipment, and this isn't like $500 equipment. Honestly, on my entire setup, on my webcam and my mic and the stream deck and the green screen and stuff, maybe about $200 to $300, and I bought that not all at once. I bought it at like all different times, but just have good enough quality that your audience will be satisfied until it grows a little bit, and then you can upgrade from there. That's just what cause and effect is about with growth. Number 7, have good thumbnails. Don't be the guy who uses a thumbnail from the video. Like when you upload a video, unless you go in and change the thumbnail, it will randomly choose a thumbnail from the video. So you could have a really bad screenshot of you looking super dumb, and bam, that's the thumbnail. That's not a good thing. You should make a custom thumbnail with your branding, with your with the video, with something related to the video in there. If it's a let's play, the episode number, what, like, pictures of what happens in the episode. For example, if you're in Pokemon and you encounter a legendary Pokemon, you probably should have a picture of a legendary Pokemon in the thumbnail. It's good. It's not clickbait. It's the ability to show, oh, this happens in the episode. You're going to have to watch it to find out when and how. That's the main point. That's the idea behind it. That's the idea as to how you can make people click. If your video is incredible but your thumbnail is bad, people are not going to click on the thumbnail, because that thumbnail is the first thing they see. So if they don't see it, then they don't watch it. That's just how it is. It's like with more quality, you get more quantity. It does eventually snowball, but that's not for a while. I mean, it took me like 20 months, I think, to get to this point, 250. Yeah, I think so. I think that's about. I would say that's about right. I don't know. I might be entirely wrong. Anywho, number 8, which is make sure that your setup is nice. If you're recording, if you're not recording face cam, then it's not too important, but make sure that the way your video is presented looks nice. Like, for example, if you are a vlogger, make sure that wherever you're looking at, you have good camera angles. You can't have your phone down and you're looking at it like this. That doesn't look right. You should have it with a good angle, good behind you. If you're just doing a gameplay video, then you should make sure that your gameplay is situated in a correct order. It should be situated as to where it's not just off to the side somehow. It should make sure that if it is off to the side, that there's some kind of layout or some background or something next to it. If not, it's gonna look janky. It's gonna look weird. It's gonna look like it's not to the fullest potential that it can be. And I get it. Some people don't have the resources to be able to like make layouts and stuff like that. Then that's when you record on your phone, just make sure that you're recording landscape. It's kind of like it goes back to the first point. Just if you're recording, record landscape on always. So it's like no matter what, it's in the middle. And if you're recording webcam, make sure that what's behind you is pretty good. Because like this, normally I have a green screen, so this is like kind of like not the best idea. But with the stuff behind me, the idea is it's mostly white, and I am like mostly brown, and I wear like gray stuff that like clashes with it, and my chair clashes with it. So it kind of like has me like projected. It has me projected in the idea of where it is. And also I have enough stuff in front of me and enough stuff behind me that it doesn't really echo all too much. It does echo a little bit, but like to the extent of I can't stop what's remaining of the echo. I stopped as much as I can because I have stuff that the sound bounces off of that isn't the wall. I have stuff in front of me. I have stuff off to the side. I have stuff behind me. I have stuff over there. I have stuff over there. You know, it's enough stuff that it's able to keep the audio centered, more or less. In a way, it's like, just make sure that audio is always centered. Have like pillows around you or something to bounce the audio off, where it doesn't sound echoey, where it sounds like just one clean fluid motion. That's the main point that I'm trying to get at here. If your setup is nice, your setup it doesn't really matter as long as you stand out. And as long as there's stuff surrounding the microphone that makes sure that your audio does not bounce off of anything, that your audio does not echo off of anything. If it echoes, then we got a problem. Number 9. Just make friends. Honestly, make YouTube friends. It's simple. Make YouTube friends. For example, find small YouTubers around your size and watch their videos, make friends with them. If you can make friends with someone whose videos you actually enjoy, just don't go looking for sub for sub. If you find someone whose videos you enjoy, make friends with them. They're small enough that if you leave a comment, they're going to see it. And if you leave a nice comment, they're going to see it and they're going to like it. And they're going to eventually want to become friends with you. If you become friends, then your audience and their audience are interconnected, because they're leaving comments on your videos, you're leaving comments on their videos, and you guys are friends, so you're connected. And in that way, your audiences are connected. And don't go out looking for friends just for views or for subs or anything. That's not good. Go out looking for friends for someone whose videos you can actually enjoy. For someone whose videos you can watch and enjoy. And then once you build a friendship with them, then it gets to the point where your audiences can clash, where your audiences can mix, where you and them can both grow at the same time and be at a higher place than you were before, and continue to stay friends with them, and then get new friends. You build a community around you. You build a community around you of YouTube friends who all have their own audience, and this one, and this one.
The exits are here. Anywhere.
Are all you. They're all connected by you, so that they're connecting to each other through you. They're connecting to other people in the community. Your community is consistently growing because each new member has their own friends who can become members, who mix with other people whose audiences clash, whose audiences mix, and then they all grow. Everyone grows at a steady rate because they're all having mixed audiences at the same time. It pretty much, a new member to one is possibly a new member to all. It's not everything. It's not if your friend gains a sub that you should gain a sub. It's more like if you guys can be interconnected, then you guys can all grow together. It's pretty much like you all become a team, into which you're growing together, you're building together, you're doing all this stuff together, while at the same time being your own creators. You're just doing things together. If you don't have anyone to grow with together, then you're growing by yourself, and that's harder than most things are. Finally, number 10, make your videos fun, but also about relevant things. If you are not doing gameplay videos, if you're doing things that are like news related, make it about relevant topics. Like, don't talk about Donald Trump being elected now. That's a terrible idea, because no one's going to be searching, oh, Donald Trump getting elected. No, people are going to be searching about Donald Trump's reaction to how taxes are going, to what's been going on lately with all the cover-ups, and with Senator McCain recently dying. And if you should be talking about the Logan versus KSI fight that was last week. You should be talking about all the new controversies that have been going on lately. You should be talking about you should be talking about certain things that are just happening in the world, some things that are going to be happening, and you should talk about them within a couple days of them happening, if at most maybe a week or two, because if it's a controversy, I would talk about it maybe a week after it happens. That way everyone's like kind of cooling down, and then you could bring in your opinion, and people are more calm down, so they can actually decide logically whether to agree or to disagree with your opinion. So it's more of, make your videos about relevant topics, but make them about something that you enjoy. If you're making gameplay videos, then what you should do, if there's a new game that comes out and you really like, and it's the new Mario game, right? And you have a Nintendo Switch and you're gonna get it on day one, hey, make videos about it. That might get some traction, because guess what? Everyone is going to be searching about that new Mario game that came out, because the new Mario game is the new Mario game. People are going to be searching Super Mario Sunshine in 2018. People are going to be searching Super Mario Odyssey, Mario and Rabbids. People are going to be searching Super Mario Party, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, because that's what's going on now. That's what's coming out. People aren't going to be searching for the first Pokemon game 20 years after it comes out. People are going to be searching for the newest one. People are going to be searching for the newest installment of whatever is coming out. Unless what you're doing is a broad topic, like Pokemon is a very broad topic. Everyone who does Pokemon Let's Plays doesn't just do the new ones, they do the old ones. So people are consistently searching for the old ones on top of the new ones. But with Mario LPs, most people do the new Mario game on day one and finish their Let's Play within a month of it coming out. That's what keeps it relevant for the next month or two, or maybe even 3 or 4 months. And that's when you should do the Let's Play of it, if you are going to do a Let's Play on it. That's the point. It's just make sure that whatever video you're doing, make sure it's relevant enough to other people that they can look at it, they can watch it, and they can learn something from it. They can learn how to speedrun it. They can learn how to make good videos. They can learn how to edit. They can learn how to do things properly. They can learn how to properly cook soup. I don't care. But the point is, just make sure that your videos are relevant. And that's what makes you a relevant topic at the time. And if you have tags at the same time, then you are doing something right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you have not already. Subscribe to Alan Spicer too. His link is down in the description. I really appreciate it. Just when I hit 100 subscribers about a year ago, it was maybe a year ago. Maybe I don't really know, but it was amazing. I remember being in such shock that I could hit that number, and then now I've 2.5 times it. I've literally just hit the times 2.5 button, and that's where we are now. It's amazing that we're just gonna continue to keep growing together as a group, and that's what I was talking about earlier. I really want us to all come together and just be together in the group. Be interconnected, be friends, just have a grand old time. That's my main goal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know, was there anything that you think should have been a tip? Anything that you think shouldn't have been a tip? Any tips? Any of these do you use? Do you not use? Let me know, and I'll make sure to respond to all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Stay schwinky. Bye bye.